Butler to the basket. Couple of fakes. Backs away, nails it. One-on-one. Butler backs in. That fall-away shot is up and good. 34 for Butler. Butler the drive, the runner, he banks it in. Oh, what a masterpiece from Jimmy Butler.
Just gets Marquis Forrest back paddling.
Made the whole, I can't take no breaks at all. I need a brand new Wraith and all. My dick in her face, I break her jaw. This is her day, but no cake involved. I been the case to raise the charge. Right in the back, stay away from the law. Backing up racks to rape the bar. I'm moving my way like Escobar. What would I do? I start rapping. You niggas probably start rapping. What would I do if it wasn't for trap?
What's good, YouTube? It's Fargo, and I'm back with another 2K21 video for y'all boys, man. And today I'm gonna show y'all how to make the mid-range Playmaker build. It's kind of like a point forward build. So if you're new to the channel and you like these type of videos, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn on those post notifications. We on a road to 3K right now. Just hit 2K the other day, so just subscribe to join the gang. And without further ado, let's get into this video, man. So the first thing you want to do before I even get into the build, you gonna want to go to features in the main menu. Then you go to settings, then you go down and you should see the unit of measurement. The basic one, it should be Imperial system. That's the basic one that they have it on when you first get the game. But what you want to do is you want to put that on the metric system, just because when I get into that later in the video, when I make the build, you'll see the difference between the Imperial. When you make the Imperial, meaning, you know, feet and inches, as well as pounds. In the metric system, you got centimeters and meters, so in kilograms. So make sure you go to the settings before you make this build and putting on the metric system for the units of measurement. All right, now on to the build. So as y'all seen in the intro, this build is pretty much a Jimmy Butler build. It resembles Jimmy Butler in almost every way. I'll probably say except for finishing, but everything else is mostly like Jimmy Butler. So you want to make him a small forward, and the handedness really don't matter, and the jersey number obviously is Jimmy Butler, so we're gonna go that route. So make it a small forward. The pie chart you want to pick is the all playmaking pie chart, where everything else is even, just because you see the stats right now, and I'll show y'all with the metric system how this build can be elevated, and it can elevate any build that you make. I'll come out with a video later on explaining this with the whole metric system and everything, but right now we're gonna get into the build. So you're gonna make it the all playmaking pie chart, and the physical profile you're gonna have to make it the one with the most speed, just because you have the strength, as well as the you're gonna have the strength, the acceleration, the speed, and the vertical. If you go balance, which is the best alternative if you want to make this build, that's the only one I would recommend. But let's see, balance as in the second to last one. Any other one I wouldn't go with, because the last one you're losing a lot of speed just to get vertical, and you don't really get that much vertical. For the second to last one though, by the way, you still have that balance, but you're just gaining vertical. So the one I would definitely pick is the first one, so we're gonna pick the first one. Now for the stats, make sure you copy my exact stats so you can get the exact badges I get. So if you don't copy my stats, you're not gonna get the same exact badges, so make sure you copy my stats. So for the close shot, we don't put that up at all, we leave that alone. So you want to put that driving dunk 78, driving layup, I said driving dunk, driving layup 78, driving dunk is 70. We're gonna put the mid-range shot all the way up 3, post fade, free throw you put at a 60, just so you can end off with 14 badges, and you don't go any more above 14 badges. So for the pass accuracy, put that at 84. You max out the ball handling, and for the playmaking or the post moves, you leave that alone. Everything else you max out for the defense, except for the interior D, which goes into the rest of this, and you should have 1 finishing, 14 playmaking, 14 shooting, 28 playmaking, and 10 defensive badges. This build is like Jimmy Butler, bro. You can see the all-around play, except for the finishing. That's the only one you're lacking in, which is not bad because I have this build right now. And if you know how to maneuver through the lanes, you can get the right finishes and all that. But everything else I'm seeing, you got the shooting, you got the playmaking. Now, if this build can get, if you want to be that guy, you know, you don't need all these playmaking badges. Take down the pass accuracy. Put that up for the, put that up for the 3 or for the post fade. You should have 15 instead of, the normal 14. But I would leave it at 60 just because this build gets overpowered, bro. When you get to the point when you max out all your badges, you're having Hall of Fame and everything. Hall of Fame playmaking to get by people, and you got handles for days, you got all them badges combined, Hall of Fame. It makes this build a lot more effective to get open. So this is the attributes. If you want to pause it or anything, just do that. I don't know if I'm just rambling or anything, but make sure you copy it the exact way I have it. So now for the body shape, it don't matter, but I'm just gonna put define just for Jimmy Butler. Now we get to the height and the weight. So this height right here, which is what is it, 2.01 meters, like 2.01 meters on the what is it called, the imperial system, that is equivalent to 6.7.1. so right now this is 6.7.1, but we're gonna make this build 2.0, which is 6.6.5, almost like a little bit over a half. I'm gonna drop the link for the whole system in the mixture system conversions in the comment section or even the description too. But just make sure you check those out, so when you're making your builds, you can make them a lot better. So right now we're definitely gonna make this build 6.7 or 6.6.5, just because Jimmy Butler is 6'7". But look what you do when you make him 6'7". This is the 6'7" equivalent. Your badges are balanced, or your attributes are balanced, but everything else you don't get any boost or anything like that. But if you put it at 2.0 meters, you're gonna have a little bit of a boost. So I definitely recommend putting that 2.0, because if you go, this is pretty much that's like 6.6 and like a quarter, maybe like around that, or maybe even 6.4. You got to check it out. You'll just check out the conversions, but I definitely put it at 2.0. So for the weight, we going all the way down, which is going to be 81 kilograms. You see how my player got skinny as hell. It don't really matter. I put the strength up just because, or I picked the pie chart with the most speed just because if you go minimum weight, you're gonna have the most speed with the strength, and you have a little bit of vertical. Now Jimmy Butler is fast. His vertical is not that high because he don't jump out the gym. He's not the most athletic player. He's more of an all-around player. So and he's not the strongest either. So I like this in terms of the weight, because you're not really losing anything, because you have 10 defensive badges to defend. You should be fine. So we're gonna pick 81 kilograms. Now the wingspan, this one it gets crazy. You can put that down. Most people, this is let me show you where a lot of people when they make this build or any of their builds without the metric system, and I'll explain that further in another video, their when they go to minimum, this is their minimum right here. To get better stats for shooting, this is their minimum, which is 205 centimeters, which is equivalent to, let me see, like around 77, maybe 78. I'm thinking might be 75. I might be wrong, but 77 inches. So this is everybody's minimum wingspan right here. But my minimum wingspan is this. So if you think about it, they have to go all the way down to get more shooting. I just have to go down a little bit less, and I still have one more to go all the way down. When they go all the way down, their wingspan is shorter than mine. Because I'm a small forward, it makes my wingspan a little bit better in terms of the height and everything like that. But we're gonna go 201 or 202 centimeters for this build. Now I wish I could have got lock takeover with this build. It'd been so OP, but you have so much to choose from. You got playmaking, just because your ball control is at like a 87 to start off, or 86 to start off, so you can speed boost and everything. So when you get to takeover, this build gets OP. Slashing, I would definitely not put slashing on this build, just because you don't have any slashing ability other than your driving layup and driving dunk, which is kind of low. It's kind of low to start off with, so I wouldn't even pick slashing. I would pick either spot up shooter, playmaker, or shot creating takeover. But me, I'm gonna go spot up shooter just because if I hit a mid-range shot, my meter goes up, or my takeover meter goes up. I have to take a moving shot to even get my shot creating takeover up. For playmaking, all I gotta do is get assists. It's easier. This is pretty much the easiest one, or no, shooting is the easiest one. The sharpshooting one is the easiest one. But I would recommend the playmaking one second, then the shot creating one. But we're gonna pick the spot up shooter because, you know, it's Jimmy Butler, man. He been going off in the finals. Let me know in the comment section who you think is gonna win the finals, bro. Because game 6 is tonight, bro. Just let me know who you think gonna win the finals. I honestly think it's gonna be the Lakers, but you know, everybody got their own opinion. But right now we gonna pick the sharpshooting takeover, and they should give you the mid-range playmaker build. You see the comparisons, my boy Kelly Oubre, you feel me, Tsunami, you feel me, yeah. You got Peja Stojakovic and Gordon Hayward. It's a perfect small forward build. I would have hoped we got Jimmy Butler, but you know, it works. It's kind of relating to those players, so them players are kind of similar. But we're gonna go into the badges this player gets. Now everything is at 99, of course. You get a Hall of Fame playmaking. That's the only Hall of Fame you get. I would have hoped you got Hall of Fame defense, but some of your defense is in the 70s rather than the 80s. But you can't go wrong with this though. So we're gonna start off with the playmaking because obviously it's the most badges and you have Hall of Fame. I'll probably run something like this. I'm trying to my player's at a 88 right now. So whenever he gets up there and everything, I'm probably gonna put all these badges on that I have right now. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna put Hall of Fame, handles for days. I still got 12 left. Ankle breaker might even go Hall of Fame. Like these badges are like, this is overpowered, man. Like I'm not even a big playmaker, but to get open on people, bailout silver, maybe even gold. Stop and go. Or I just might take that down, put stop and go on. This is probably what I'll run, but I might just switch this out for bailout gold or do something like that. But pretty much this is my playmaking badge setup for my build when it maxes out, because I have this build made already. Now next thing I'm gonna do is the defense, just because, you know, it's Jimmy Butler. You gotta make sure you got the right badges for him. But we're gonna move on. So what we're gonna do is clamps gold, you know, intimidator gold. I can do pick dodger. This player is kind of, you know, he might be slow picking up with guards. I might do tireless defender, I don't know. But I will probably do something like this. Or if not, take off pickpocket and put hard crusher gold. Like that's OP. Or I can't even get Hall of Fame. Like I just was about to put that on Hall of Fame, but that's probably the setup I'm gonna run with the badges and everything for defense. So we're gonna run on to the shooting. For the shooting, you don't really get a lot, but it's not bad. I can probably put catch and shoot on. Let me see, catch and shoot gold. Not high star, no, dead eye. High zone hunter gold, range center gold, green machine, silver. Probably just take off catch and shoot. These are the 5 badges I probably will run with this build, just because it's elite when you have all your hot zones and you know your jump shots. So 14 badges are not bad, but if you want to get more, you want to go back and take some playmaking off. But I feel like this is the amount that I need for my player to be really overpowered. So it's whatever floats your boat. But this is what I would put for the shooting. Now for the finishing, you only get one. Obviously you get one. I'll just put Slowly Finisher on, or either Giant Slayer. I said Slayer on Giant Slayer or Slowly Finisher. You know, that's probably what I would run. Now if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button for me, turn on those post notifications. I'm trying to drop a video every single day for y'all, but nothing but bangers. I might change my upload schedule soon, so it might not be every day. It might be every other day or every other 2 days. So just keep up with me, stay tuned. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.